The first time I ever heard of Calvish was after playing him in twos. I was just like, I played against him in twos, and I never have been like outplayed so hard. It just felt like everything I did just got completely shut down and screwed, and he just completely owned me. And I was like, dude, what the heck? Who is this? You know what I mean? Like, it was a freaking try-hard rogue, and it turns out he's pretty freaking good. But
nice, bro.
yeah, some of the moves, I feel like in order for me to like, how do I want to say this? In order for me to like, for you to maybe fully appreciate what's going on, I'm going to actually like slow it down. So this is only a 5-minute video. So what I'm going to do is I'll go through the video, and I think I'm going to pause every single clip and explain what's happening and then show it to you. Okay? Because I feel like that's the only way to truly appreciate what's going down. Because otherwise it's way too crazy.
Nice, insane.
Nice, bro.
Okay, so so this is in Shadowlands. He's listing off his accolades at the start of this is when he started competing in his WoW career. The highest rated player in the history of NA in Shadowlands Season 2, rank 1 every season. Okay, so let's see what happens here.
Can you get
I swap it. Yeah.
Bomb. I bomb no leap, sap him.
So he bombs him, so he I guess he can't leap out. And then he saps him. Okay. So he saps him as he's trying to roll into the bomb.
Sap him.
Nice.
He kidneys him, and then he resaps his trinket instantly. Okay?
Just trinket, win the game. I sap the mage, man.
It's like, I'm going to go back and just show you again how fast it is. Okay? So look at this.
Bro.
Can you get
I swap it. Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah.
I bomb no leap, sap him.
Sap him?
Nice.
He trinket?
Win the game. I sap the mage, man, even though
Okay, look at this. Okay? Here's another clip. So, I'm going to explain what happens. This mage gets sapped, and then he trinkets into a resap. He blocks it. Just watch what happens.
his agony. I sap his trinket, he trinkets with agony, I stun his block, and I
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I stun the rogue and kidney his trinket.
He instantly kidneys his trinket in
Can you
0.1.
Roker?
I can.
Yeah, do.
This is a really cool play. We'll watch what happens.
Free him off, we kill one.
So he gets the gouge on the healer. This is good by Kearney too, but look at this. So he gouges the healer. I think he kidneys him, and then he gets gripped over and does a swap on Polymore.
I Vanish blind, running.
I'll grip you too.
Yeah. Into a grapple, kill people and lead us.
IQD in a sec.
This is so hopeless.
Blind.
This is really cool too.
Fix me.
So look, when he vanishes, look what he does, okay? So off stun DR in 1, he avoids the CC and pre-vanishes and saps the priest. So he looks at his own stun DRs. This is something I never even do. I never even look at my DRs, but he just got off stun DR. So he avoids the CC, he pre-vanishes, and then he line of sights the potential DB. Like, what? It happens so fast.
You're in a spot I can't save you.
Yeah. I sap the priest going rogue.
Stab me, dance.
Evasion.
So he stuns him.
This Kenny disorders again.
Nice, insane.
Two again. I keep going.
Wait, I gotta watch that again.
Nice, insane.
I sap the priest going rogue.
So he has to trinket, or we get so he has to trinket, so he predicts it and pre-evasions the kidney, and then he disarms him to stop the go.
Evasion is Kenny disorders again.
Nice, insane.
Two again. I keep going.
I sap his wild charge.
Like what? He saps his wild charge. So what does he do here? He melds and then pre-saps his wild charge. Like what the fuck? He's just looking at the debuff on him. Look at this.
Two again. I keep going.
So he's looking at his debuffs, and as soon as he gets the wild charge debuff, he just he melds and then saps the feral.
I sap his wild charge.
Like what? So here's another one that's really interesting. Okay, we're gonna watch this in full speed after. I just have to explain it all. Before, like, I have to explain it, and then we'll watch it in full speed. Okay? But, like, so his healer gets blinded, and he just, I don't know what he did. He melds or he vanishes and pre-saps the rogue. So look at this. So look, his healer is going to get blinded. He vanished and pre-saps the rogue. Like, what? Can't really listen to music, honestly, unfortunately. There's another insane clip, okay? So, What does he do here? He stuns his trinket, and then he pre-evasions the gouge after the stuns. So pre-evasions right now, so he dodges the gouge completely. The rogue's in a lot of trouble, and he's going to vanish, so he pre-duels him so he can sap him. So he saps his vanish. Because in a duel, you can see them in stealth. So he pre-duels so he can see him in stealth, and then saps his vanish. What? Alright. He saps the feral. Ferrex can't get the re, so he moves over and he saps the priest. Cheap shots the healer out of that. Then you kill him. Recognize he has to trinket, hold the global to stun, and win anyways. The only way the shaman's gonna live is if he trinket walls and he just sits on his global and instantly stuns his trinket. Stun rogue, trinket dance, disarm after, sap mage, sap trinket. Sap the mage, sapped his trinket as well. Drop combat. This is one of my favorite ones. This is one of my favorite ones ever. Okay, look at this. So this priest is trying to cast on him. So he shadow steps behind him. He tries to cast again, and then he just walks through him and then saps him. Look at this. Watch. Steps, and then literally doesn't do anything, just walks through him, drops combat, and saps him. Like, bro, what the fuck? Who does that, man? Druid cancels multiple casts before and after trying to trinket blind, predict combat. Moves in, he just saps him when he's running into bomb. Druid is camping in bear because no skin, potential combat to drop stat, so he gets the sap on the druid. Cheap shots one, kidneys the other. There's just some. This one's really crazy. So he steps the DB. You can see the mage Aegis is trying to come in and get a double DB, and he pre-steps the mage to avoid DB. Look. Like, what the fuck? Not many people are making plays like this, you know? Like I said, this is why rogue can't be balanced, because at the high end, this is what happens at the low end. They just die instantly, yeah. This is more like Dragonflight clips. I would like to listen to the music, but I can't, unfortunately. Because I'm going to get my video removed. What happens in this clip? Wait, I want to watch that again. Short CC Paladin to delay bubble. So what does he do to the Paladin? I think he's really annoying. So he runs over, he steps, kicks the Paladin. Then out of the step kick, he triple DR blinds him into a DR gouge, into a full cheap shot, and then they kill him. So like the Paladin doesn't want to trinket any of that garbage, but it ends up being a long CC chain. Healy gets blinded, Sham's walking to me, I pre-vanish, sap the rogue, and counter go. Let's watch that again. It's like hard to even tell what's going on. You should have slow-mode this stuff, honestly. Cheap shot. Pre-vanish. It gouges the feral, then pre-vanishes and saps the rogue. Kidneys the shaman. Blinds the feral. And I think they just win here. He just duels them. They might win. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, they do. Alright, this is the shuffle tournament. He opens up on Oz. Kidneys the healer. Pre-bombs him, so he can't... He kidney bombs him, so he can't do anything out of that. Even though he bubbles, he just can't do anything, and he just dies anyways. With a shadowy duel. His APM is like 50% more than the rest. Yeah, it's definitely insane. You still think Waz is levels above? I don't know. I think Calish is pretty up there in terms of like his reflexes and stuff like that, and his outplay potential. Waz definitely, where Waz has the edge is like his tournament experience, I think. His tournament experience, and yeah, for sure. His comms and stuff like that. Wait, what is that? I want to see what happened again. Let's watch. No steps. So he has no steps, so he quarter DR blinds him. Just so he can get there in position. He kidneys him, he instantly gouges his trinket, and then they just win with that. No steps. He vanish, strikes back into the bomb, then holds the global to stun his trinket. Stun his trinket insta. Do they win with that? They do. All right, turn on wild charge debuff and evasion bash from stealth. Oh, that's crazy. Let's go back to that one. So he gets the wild charge and he evasions turns his character. I never even look at that stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I never even look at my wild charge debuff. Evasion step kidney by putting my back to the ramp. Let's see that again. So he puts his back to the ramp so he can't step kidney him. Stun his trinket right away. Line lock so he can't coil the heal. Resets the trinket swap to live. Pre-cheap shop the trinket. Wait out cheat death damage reduction. Pick eyes up. That's too fast. Wait out cheap shot damage reduction. Step abyss. Pick up eyes in a shuffle. Dance sap the rogue. Okay. This is a solo shuffle tournament again. What happens here? He moves in. He gets a sap on the paladin. Switches the sap to the shaman. Stun the rogue. Kidney. Duel. Dies in the opener. Poggers. Pops the kidney. He gets disarmed. What does he do now? I'm off stun DR. The rogue should kidney off disarm. So he shadow melds it. So he's just waiting for the disarm to end where he wants to kidney him and then he shadow melds it. Shadow meld the kidney. Jesus, man. Community tournament, $3,000 1v1 versus Naj. Oh, here's the 1v1 versus Naj. Bait his dance and LOS him until... Okay, so he baits his dance in the opener, then he LOS's until I let him step me to meld it and counter go. So he melds his step and then counter goes on him. Like, bro, it just happens so fast, it's hard to even appreciate. So he lines his dance, he gets in line, he melds his go and then kidneys him. He has trinket for tempo, pre-line it, and spam blind for his step. So he's spamming blind on his step. Jeez Louise. Evasion back to wall, dodge kidney, and step disarm. That's nuts, bro. I think he wins here. Worth it, but yeah, I just wanted to show this because it's like the guy is just doing plays that not many other people do, you know? And I don't think sometimes people fully appreciate like what the true skill cap of WoW is. I'm not even close to it, to be honest with you. Like, there is so much you can do in World of Warcraft when it comes to like your focus, your targeting, your interrupts, like the way you can play, especially as a rogue. And that's why like you see all these Zoomers playing rogue and just owning on them. But yeah, it's nuts. Like you miss a lot of those plays and nuance and an appreciation for like someone super skilled. So I'll link this. I'll give this a like. I'll subscribe to Calvish. You guys should do the same. You guys should go check out his Twitch channel, all that good stuff. But it'll be fun to watch him in the AWC. We'll see what happens. The video's cool. Now that I kind of explained everything, you guys can watch it without me like pausing it, and you'll see. You'll see what's up.